Ted?
Yeah, he's been a bit disappointing. He hasn't won a race since January of last year. He ran all right behind 8 Batoff and okay behind Southwith at Gordon, but he's always promised to be a bit better.
Arcalis out of form, group captain, running consistently without winning. Khyber Kim is a horse who's had a bit of a break and he might be able to show his form today, but disappointing last couple of times. Harper Valley ran badly at the weekend.
Number 6, Arkan, unbeaten in 3 starts, beat big-eared Fran and has gone on since 10-1. Sasanta Paul Townend, chance 18.
Big chance, good chance behind Qui Vega the last day, and you see what she did here on Tuesday.
David Pipe runs a couple. He's got Leo's Lucky Star, 66-1, useful horse on the flat, and Cedrus Libani. Paul Leone just has to have him improve what we see. And last year's winner, Silver Jarrow, 33-1. Too big a price about him. He looks really well and settled.
Ted, raise your heart. Davy Condon?
Yeah, raise your heart. He hasn't won since he won a Punches on October with Barry. Joanna has him nice and fresh. On a good day, he'd run a big race.
Rippling Ring was talked of as a champion hurdle horse early in the year, but he's been very disappointing. Working title, 33-1 for Nicky Henderson and Felix de Giles. American Trilogy, Paul Nicholls' representative. Not often you see one with Ruby Walsh on at 20-1.
Fisher Bridge, he was 4th to Miguel Dagano the last 8 days. No match for him, but less to do today. 17 is Farrington for Prunella Dobbs. He was 2nd on Cahir Moore last time up. A good, consistent handicapper.
Dave's Dream and Barry Geraghty looking for a quick double and a £70,000 bonus, having won the William Hill Imperial Hurdle, rather 7-2 favourite now. Skyhall, Luke McNiff. Ted?
Yeah, this horse fell at Ascot the last time up, but he was a good 2nd to Solwit before that, 1 of 3 for Noel Mead.
Sunny Hill boy, Tony McCoy, good course form here, and John Joe's best chance, he says, of a winner this afternoon.
Bedlam Boy, hard to see him winning on what he's done so far this season. Culker Box had a good spree, including winning here at Cheltenham early in the year, but was well held last time out. 23
is Kandari. He won at Ferryhouse early on in the year. He was unplaced behind CEO Bob last time up. He's a bit to find.
Nortonthorpe Lad comes here off the back of a win, but basically the grade he's been keeping, this is much his stiffest task. And Cockney Trucker definitely has some form that would put him in for a shout, for all he lacks a little bit of experience.
Gloucester will make a nice chaser another day. He's 80-1, moves good enough. Another one that looks well, ran on Saturday. Will appreciate this better ground, 100-1. In Stradbrook, John Joe Neal's 2nd runner, 66-1. There was money for him on Saturday. The eye catcher for us, though, Dave's Dream. And that Sunny Hill boy just going down. And the colours of Raise Your Heart, Davy Condon. And he was our eye catcher. Dave's Dream. What took Simon's eye? Where was their money? Down in the ring? Well, Simon will tell you.
Dave's Dream and Sunny Hill Boy were the 2 that caught the eye going to post. They're coming in and away they go for the Vincent O'Brien County Handicap Hurdle, and towards the first. Colker Bock is one of the first to begin over the first flight of hurdles, and looking back they're all safely over, and it's Khyber Kim on the far side, and on the near side it is Colker Bock. These 2 clear of Cedrus Libani and Cockney Trucker. Then in the white cap is Sunny Hill Boy, green and yellow hoops, Tony McCoy. Arkan on the far side, then Leo's Lucky Star with Clough. In the light blue with the red stars, Dave's Dream, group captain Sky Hawk, grey American Trilogy, blue cap Kandari. Raise Your Heart towards the outside as they gallop on towards the 2nd. Khyber Kim has shrugged off Colker Bock for the time being, and they are clear then of Cockney Trucker. Cedrus Libani is 4th. 5th out wide is Sunny Hill Boy of Dave's Dream and Arkan. Then Clough round the inside of Rippling Ring and group captain, they're all together. Back in the field to Leo's Lucky Star, the inside of Fisher Bridge and Sky Hall from American Trilogy. Raise Your Heart, Harper Valley. Then Sasenta round the inner of Kandari, tracked by Nortonthorpe Lad. Gloucester, Silver Jarrow, last year's winner in the rear division at the moment, with Arcalis on the inside. Then working title Bedlam Boy. Stradbrook is one of the last in, along with Farrington, and moves good enough is last of all. Khyber Kim has cut loose of the field now. Blinkers on for the first time, might be doing too much in the hands of Paddy Brennan. Colker Bock landed in 2nd place, but a good 8 lengths behind the leader. Cockney Trucker in the red and white jacket, Cedrus Libani and Sunny Hill Boy towards the outside. Then a little break to Arkan and Dave's Dream, who has asked for a big jump there, and Barry Geraghty certainly received one aboard the favourite, who's now lying in about 7th place, continuing down the back straight. Khyber Kim lands ahead of Kolkabok and also Cedrus Labani, and then Sunny Hill Boy to the outside. Sky Hall picking up in a red and white jacket on the outside of Dave's Dream. Rippling Ring Archon is handy just on the inside of the field. They're followed by group captain towards the outside of American Trilogy and Fisher Bridge as they race to the flight going to the top of the hill. And further back is Gloucester. And then group captain on the wide outside of the field, jumping in a blue cap there. Silver Jaro still towards the rear. Farrington's out the back with Bedlam Boy and Arcalis, and moves good enough. Dave's Dream, the 7-2 favourite at the moment, in about 6th place as now they reach the top of the hill. Khyber Kim leading to Sunny Hill Boy. Kolkabok coming under pressure on the inside of Cockney Trucker. Sky Hall goes well, then Gloucester, Dave's Dream, then Clough round the inside, followed by Archon. Group captain is wider with Gloucester in the cheek pieces, and then further back Raise Your Heart, Silver Jaro picking off 1 or 2 scalps now from Nortonbrook Lad. Cedrus Labani has dropped back abruptly and now trails the field down towards the second last. Khyber Kim, Sky Hall, followed by Gloucester coming there quite strongly, and then towards the outside Silver Jaro in the green jacket landing over the second last. Khyber Kim joined by Sky Hall, Gloucester cantering, Cockney Trucker. Dave's Dream has got some work to do now. Clough round the inside trying to get to the leaders. American Trilogy, the grey, is going very well as well, and Kandari in a blue cap and the noseband unleashing a run. They start down the straight in the county, and Gloucester comes through to head the field from Cockney Trucker. American Trilogy, Sky Hall, Kandari looks a big danger on the outside, however. Raise Your Heart is staying on, then Clough and Sir Centre, and they're followed by Nortonbrook Lad and Stradbrook as they reach the final flight. American Trilogy lands ahead of Kandari. Clough is virtually down, but his American Trilogy is kicked 3 or 4 lengths clear for the Paul Nicholls team and going further ahead. Stradbrook runs into second past Kandari and Cockney Trucker, and then Nortonbrook Lad, but American Trilogy is bolting up here in the hands of Ruby Walsh, his 6th win of the week. American Trilogy, a very easy winner of the county. In second, Stradbrook. Cockney Trucker was back in 3rd. It was close then between Nortonbrook Lad and the running on Dave's Dream, who just lost his position. Kandari, Arcalis, Sir Centre, Raise Your Heart, Bedlam Boy, Harper Valley. Sky Hall moves good enough, Gloucester. Then group captain Kolkabok, Fisher Bridge. Back to Silver Jaro, last year's winner. Khyber Kim went too quick. Archon, Leo's Lucky Star, working title, and Cedrus Labani, one of the last to finish. Clough did survive a very serious blunder at the final flight. Well, this is supposed to be one of the most competitive handicap hurdles in the whole jumping calendar, and it's been turned into a cakewalk by number 15 American Trilogy. Another win for champion trainer Paul Nicholls, and yet another for Ruby Walsh.
And Ruby, you've just made history by becoming the most successful jockey with 6 winners at the festival. How does it feel?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's not something you ever think you're going to do, but it's wonderful. I'm just a very lucky man to be able to ride for such great people, and William Mullins and Paul Nicholls. I mean, they're champion trainers in their respective countries, and they ride for the 2 of them is an honour.
Now tell me, this is a 20-to-1 shot. You've just spread eagle the most competitive field at the festival.
Told the owners in Ascot he'd win the county hurdle when I got off. He ran away at me all the way in Ascot. He ran a lot better than people thought. He's a tough little horse. We thought early in there he'd be a Supreme Novice's horse, but it didn't work out for him, but he's bolted in here today.
And Ruby, I've got to ask you your feelings now with Cordo Star, with the race getting closer.
Looking forward to it.
Good luck.